Hi everyone, my name's Michelle and I'm going to share with you a few tips and tricks to learning Spanish. These all come from my personal experience of learning the language. So take what serves you, leave what doesn't, and let's all try to learn together. So the first thing I did is watch Disney movies. The reason I did this is because the language is simple, we already know what's going on, and so it's fairly easy to follow. That being said, I watched the film in Spanish with Spanish subtitles. The subtitles make a huge difference because not only are you listening to the words, but you're seeing the breakdown of the sounds and also you see how they're written. So that being said, Spanish is phonetic. So every time you learn a new word, I invite you to write it down or at least spell it. So a trick for this is knowing the name Caroline or Carolina. Take C, R, L, and N, the consonants in the name, and know that you can only get a double C, double R, double L, and double N in Spanish. You'll never get a double S, a double T, or a double vowel. So that'll make spelling easier, and just be careful of the silent H. So if you speak French, you'll see that there's a lot of different exceptions in French to what's feminine and what's masculine. Really, there are a lot less of them in Spanish. However, like French, you'll have to learn all the irregular verbs. And that being said, I wrote them out continuously. Same with learning vocabulary. I would take a list of vocabulary that I wanted to learn in English and Spanish, learn them, and then cover up the English ones, the Spanish ones, write them all down. And anytime I got a mistake or wasn't sure about one of them, I would rewrite them. So that really helped me embody the words. And then the other thing I suggest is put yourself in scenarios where you have to speak the language. A great way to do this is to talk to someone who's also trying to learn, but that does not speak your mother tongue. So when I was in Spain studying on a semester abroad, I lived with Italian girls. They didn't speak English or French and I didn't speak Italian. So together we had to speak Spanish. Because me, for example, if someone wanted to learn English, I speak quite quickly. And so do people in their native language. So learning with other learners is another great way to go. The other trick, and one of my favorites, is word of the day, or since you're beginning, words of the day. Start writing down or listing words in basic everyday conversation that you don't know how to say. If you see that you're stuck, there's a word of the day. The other thing on that note is that you could act out what you're trying to say or use the language that you already have to say, how do you say somebody who doesn't have hair on their head? Or when I went grocery shopping in Spain, I didn't know how to say beef at the time. So I asked a señora, where can I find the moo? So there are other ways to communicate. So Disney movies or other things that you want to watch in Spanish with Spanish subtitles, knowing that it's phonetic, writing lists out, words of the day, immersing yourself. And the last but not least is listen to music. It might be hard to comprehend the lyrics, but with time you'll slowly pick up certain words, and it's a nice way to get into the culture while recording your progress. So I wish you all the best of luck, buena suerte, and hasta la próxima.